Hello, my good fellas, and welcome back to another reaction video by yours truly. Today we got a bit of a sorry, I'm a little sick. Today we got a bit of a spicy one here today. You know how much I love some spicy, juicy, some fresh new content. We got the dark side of reaction content by the Actman. Now, the Actman I know is a YouTuber, so yeah, let's just get right into this. Let's just get right into this gamer, shall we? Yeah, I don't have a hat, so I can't do the cool little hat tilt thing, but that is really cool. So let's just jump into the where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. There we go. So let's just jump into the video, shall we?
What's up, everybody? This is the React Man here, and today
You see, look at that. That's a little funny thing that he did. So you see, he's called the Act Man. That's what that's his channel. That's his channel name. Though he changed it because it's a video about reaction content. It's he calls himself the React Man. That's a little clever little line there. When it's good that he did that because normally when people click on a video, it's the first impressions, and they might click off easily. You gotta get the people's attention. So throwing in a funny quip like that could help people like react to it much better. So yeah, that is a really cool thing that he did. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the video.
I want to discuss reaction content on YouTube and Twitch. What year is it? I thought this issue was solved and done.
You see, you silly, Mr. Actman. It's the year 2023. What, you not have a calendar or something? Oh, you silly guy. Hold on. Let's check what's in his what's in his sorry about that. Where's my window? I don't think I can fix it. But let's see what's in his background. We have what looks like maybe a U2's of him over there. Am I recording the map? I don't know. Yeah, we have what maybe looks like a U2's of him in the background. Okay, you guys can see it. I don't need to point out. And we have what looks like a little piranha plant plushie in the background. That's pretty cool. We have what looks like an Ogman's Out plushie over there. Huge base right there. I'm a pretty big fan of his content. Me myself, I love James personally. There's some Pokemon stuff, some Pokemon posters. It looks like a South Park poster. Background. You got Sonic in the background. We got some drawers. Those drawers look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I wish I had drawers as cool as those. Uh, I don't have drawers as cool as those. Why do I not have drawers? Anyway, let's just get back onto the reaction. Yeah.
Done with back in 2016 and 17 when the entire
Oh, that's a bit of a throwback right there. You see, if you guys weren't around at that time or have simply forgotten, um, let me give you a little context. So back in the day, in 2016, 2017, the Fine Bros were probably one of the number one uh biggest reaction video on the channel. Someone's trying to break into my house. They were one of the biggest reaction videos on the channel. They had like 10 million subscribers, which is unprecedented at the time. Of course, now that's not really that big of a deal, but 10 million subscribers. And they one time they tried to do this thing where they tried to copyright the entire reaction genre, which is insane, obviously, because if I wouldn't be making this if that would happen to the kids. But thankfully, the people all around the internet, they fought against the Fine Brothers, and they responded with an apology video, which was one of the first like really like bad apology videos at the time. It was really just disgusting and horrible. It really smelled bad. It was just way too much. It was just too much to handle. Okay. Of course, we got iDubbbz there. He was one of the OG content cops, if you know what I mean. It's calling out all these like funky little reaction creators. We got Jinx, that was one of the most infamous bad reactor. We saw the clip where Jax Films make fun of him by just doing nothing. That's a really great video. I'm so sorry for this little thing. That's just my window blinds, but maybe. Whoa! It's just it's so cool. It's like a some kind of weird effect here. Isn't that awesome? But hold on, let's. I'm gonna try to fix. I don't know. I kind of like this spot right now. I think it's pretty cool. I think the effect is pretty cool. It makes me look like the hologram from Halo. That's pretty cool. So let's get back into the video here. Oh, I just realized that both Jinx and iDubbbz, they're both wearing fedoras. Is that what fedora? I actually don't know. What kind of hat is that? But whatever hat they're wearing, Jinx is wearing a cool little Mickey Mouse one, while iDubbbz is kind of like contrasting with him by having, because Jinx is wearing nothing but black and white, though iDubbbz is wearing a very colorful hat, which is a Pokemon themed hat. That's pretty cool. And he's also drinking Pepsi Cola and root beer at the same time. Godspeed to him.
YouTube community came together to condemn this degenerate, thieving type of content.
Look at that. We also got H3. He was another one that called out fine people like the Fine Brothers.
And if you didn't know, there's been quite a bit of drama, but this all started with two incidents. One of them being Lemino posting a JFK documentary.
Okay, so I haven't watched this documentary because I already know a lot about the Kennedy assassination. If you don't know all that much about the Kennedy assassination, then you really should like watch that video or do your own research on the video, because it's a really fascinating story, and I'm sure that documentary is really well made and handcrafted, and I'm sure it's a great documentary. So, the video ended up going kind of viral. Though because that video ended up going kind of, I'm sure the Ackerman will explain it, but because that video ended up going kind of viral, some other like streamers and YouTubers started capitalizing on the video, capitalizing on a very tragic scenario that left like an entire country distraught. And yeah, you can see why people were a little mad at these people, right? You can, yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
Documentary, which XQC and Hassan both reacted.
Yeah, look at that. First of all, the one of the things that people pointed out were the thumbnails. These thumbnails were pretty. If you could just take a look at that, especially Hassan's, especially if you look at Hassan's, his thumbnail is just really just like, especially the subtitle. How did they miss that? Come on, come on. You just straight up disrespect, honestly. Hassan, if you don't know, Hassan and XQC are probably some of the biggest streamers in the world. They're both known for reacting to content, and they both reacted to this video, which generated not so good of a reception. Which makes sense because what? I mean, look at the thumbnail. How did they miss that? I mean, come on, that's insane. Alright, yeah.
And uploaded a video, copying the title, thumbnail, and much of the metadata, and re-uploading this reaction so soon after the original upload did feel a bit scummy. And the other instance that sparked this discussion was the ongoing feud between Jax Films and Sniper
okay,
Wolf.
See, this was a classic. This was a hold on, let me.
For the original upload did feel a bit scummy. And the other instance that sparked this discussion was the ongoing feud between.
So this was a classic. This was one that I was actually falling for credible. I had heard of the XQC and JJ the assassination documentary drama, but I didn't really follow. This is a thing of drama that I have actually been keeping very have been following for a while now, keeping very hard track of. One day, one this little morning, the famous YouTuber Jax Films. You may have heard of him. He makes a lot of very funny videos, like top 10 farts and Jack to the. So anyway, he decided to get he was bored one day and decided to make a little parody channel, if you so to speak. To parody Sniper Wolf, one of the most famous internet reactors, who I feel like is kind of known for not being one of the not really one of the not necessarily a good reactor. Now that you think about it, if you take one look at her videos here, you find that they are not so great. Yeah, just a little bit, you know. So Jacksfilm decided to make this little parody channel called Jiji Jackson. Like Sis's Sniper Wolf, Jiji Jackson. That's cute. And then Sniper Wolf decided, like out of nowhere on Twitter, decided to like call Jacksfilms out on it and lash out at him. And in response, Jacksfilm started this new thing on the channel where he decided, instead of like parodying her content, he just straight up critiqued her. He just straight up went ham on her. He like opened the gates and just unleashed it's like the peasants, like in Diablo 4. Yeah, that's insane, man. Yeah, that's really yeah, that's a cool thing that Jackson's. I've been watching. I'm a huge fan of the channel, me personally. I think it's very, very funny. I even got to participate in some of the bingos. Still haven't won a bingo, but I will eventually. Don't you fret. And so yeah, yeah, okay. So there's two main feuds going on. The Kennedy documentary and Sniper Wolf. One is very different from the other, but they're also incredibly similar. So let's see how Mr. React Man uh, reacts to this stuff.
Between Jax Films and Sniper Wolf. But to start off, I really want to hear
That was
what
another part of the drama. Sorry about that. That was another part of the drama between Sniper Wolf and Jax Films. It's YouTube. I'm pretty sure both YouTube and VidCon started like treasuring like Sniper Wolf in incredibly like good ways. They on Twitter they put up lots of content. I think that's actually what started Sniper Wolf to lash out at Jax Films. VidCon and YouTube themselves started treating Sniper Wolf in a nice way, and then Jax Films said no. Why are you doing that? And then that's what caused Sniper Wolf to lash out at Jax Films. So yeah, that's how we got to here, basically.
Hassan has to say about all this. So we're going to be checking out one of his videos. This is responding to this again, ReactGate. Okay.
Awesome. That's a common thing that people like to do. Hold on, sorry. Let me go close my door. That's a common thing that a lot of when anyone gets into like any controversy, they use the gate suffix, which is derived from, I'm pretty sure derived from Watergate, probably one of the most famous scandals in like political history, American political history. And this, I guess, could be considered ReactGate. And I also just like to mention, well, I really love how as Hassan is responding to the drama, he has his like he has his social media ads right at the bottom of the screen. Not all of them aren't even on screen. They're all just like. That is really funny. All right,
Sonox can't help himself, has to get me into trouble. But this is actually informative and pretty good, so I'm going to cover this part of it. The irony is, Austinox himself is an individual entity, okay? He is my editor, but he also works with other people.
Okay, I see. See, the activate is making a funny little joke, if you wish, a funny little quip, if you like to call it. Basically, he's just like open up some RuneScape gameplay. Now, I've never played RuneScape, but I've heard it's a really good game. So I'd definitely like to try it out someday. So he's basically saying like, Hassan's response is boring and like stupid and so boring. In fact, you're just opening another window to play some RuneScape. Isn't that just clever? Isn't that just clever? Well, let's see. I actually just realized that I do have this guy right here, so I can just use this to point at stuff. So let's take a what items does he have? He has what looks like a cane. Maybe some, like a shovel, like some fabric and stuff. Yeah, but looks like a witch's hat. Another witch's hat. I say he's got a pretty stacked inventory. Me personally, I think that's pretty good. So yeah. Oh, what is he doing? He's withdrawing iron ore. He's doing a lot of stuff with iron ore. Or he's doing something with iron ore. He's an iron ore fanatic, the Actman.
And this is what he does. He's a human being with his own thoughts and his own opinions. But because we are so conditioned into thinking like, oh no, dude, he's your slave. Everything that he does at your behest. When Austinox talks about reacting or whatever, people get super mad.
This is kind of loud. There we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to make some steel bars. I figure if I'm going to be reacting to content, I might as well be grinding something in RuneScape. I'm pioneering a whole new type of reaction content. But as my name suggests...
New kind of reaction content. Interesting. Okay, I might consider that someday. Just playing a game while I react to something. It's a bit of a multi-video. It's both a reaction video and a gameplay video. That's ingenious. I can't believe the Actman came up with that. That's such a good idea. Alright, let's...
Yes, I am the ultimate authority on React content. The trademark is pending, but I think I will manage to wrestle it from the slimy hands of the fine bros. Criticism of reaction content has blown up in the last...
That's a little clever little adjective, slimy hands, because they like to get their little grubby hands on everything. That's so cute. I like that. That's a cool little thing. A little joke. The Actman, he loves his jokes. And I do too. I love hearing people make jokes. I think that was really funny, personally. Alright, yeah.
Last few weeks, and since the content cop turned in his badge and isn't patrolling the streets, many bad
Oh yeah. iDubbbz content comp iDubbbz isn't doing content comp anymore. I think because he kind of got himself in his own controversy. Well, actually, I think that was I think he stopped doing content comp a long time ago, but just recently he was in his his own controversy with Creator Clash and all that, and some other stuff. I think some stuff in the past that he did. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Actors have gotten complacent. However, before talking about the bad type of reaction content, let's talk about the best.
Best kind of reaction content. Okay, so the thing about reaction content is that it's a very specific type of content. You really need a specific type of person and personality and smarts in order to get a good kind of reaction. So let's see what the Actman considers a good type of reaction content. Let's just jump right into it.
Old H3H3 videos.
Now, me personally, I've never watched H3H3. I don't even know what their channel is about, if I'm being completely honest. But apparently, they are some really good reaction channels at the moment. They're apparently a really good reaction channel, so I'll definitely go check them out in the future. if I can.
Are still top tier in this regard. Some of Ethan's most popular videos are just reactions, but they're way more than that, because he would incorporate skits, he would only play segments of the videos, not the entire things.
Are you a game assassin, dude? You probably fucking suck!
And in most cases, his reactions made the content he was reacting to bearable.
What's up, guys? I'm Mo Bradbury. I'm Ethan Bradbury.
I cannot get over his gaze.
I can't even focus on what he's saying.
I'm Ethan Bradbury.
I think these are the best kinds of react videos, where the reaction or the response is the main focus or the main source of entertainment. This is what all reaction content should strive to do, be equally or more entertaining.
Whoa, what is he doing to the keyboard? Look at... Whoa, look at... That's such a good looking keyboard. And he's just dumping Tosquitas salsa con queso with some Doritos and compressed air on the keyboard. Whoa, what are you doing there, my man? You can't be destroying a perfectly good keyboard like that. That's just not that's not nice. Jeez, wow. Jeez, but I am hungry for some chips, me personally. Yeah, so. Alright, anyway, let's
Than the thing they're reacting to. And even when Ethan would play clips without him talking for extended periods, he'd add his own little edits in, make it transformative.
Be connected.
That shit is still legendary. This, in my opinion, is reaction content at its best. But if you want to see reaction content at its most deplorable, none do it worse than Sissa Sniper Wolf.
This dude is running sideways.
That dude, he's not running sideways. He's just running in the sideways direction. He's running forward, and because he's in a hole, it makes it so that he is running like. See, this is why Sniper Wolf is one of the worst reaction channels. She doesn't even like. She just gets her facts. He's not running sideways. He like look at this guy. He's not running sideways. He's just in a hole. What kind of blasphemy is this? That honestly is pretty cool. The fact that he can just do that in a hole, that is pretty cool. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to the TikToker who made this House of Highlights. That I'm gonna give a quick shout out to that TikTok account. That's pretty cool.
What?
What she does is steal viral TikToks and reacts. I can't put enough quotation marks in that word, but she spams out these react videos on her channel like a soulless factory production. Usually her editors make sure to crop.
Yeah, the thing about Sniper Wolf is that she has like the same exact thumbnails for each video. Like seriously, it'd be like her making like a face, and then there'll be like a red bar behind her, and then the TikTok that's just that's just a little lazy, don't you think? Come on, that is, I feel like that's just the epitome of lazy thumbnail making. I've seen better thumbnails on my hands. Come on, Sniper Wolf. You're making this disgusting.
About the watermarks of the user, and she never links these accounts in the description or gives.
Oh yeah, she never credits the creators either. The people that make the TikToks, which she is pretty much profiting off of their content, so she can make her own content. If those creators didn't make those videos, then her videos wouldn't exist. So obviously she does need to credit the videos, but she just doesn't. She could leave like the TikTok watermarks in. That is a thing that exists, but she doesn't. She just kind of like crops them out. Yeah, that is what you call a little sussy baka, don't you think? Sniper Wolf.
Them any shout out whatsoever. It is cold, calculated content thievery.
Stop! You violated the law!
She reaps all the benefits.
Is a bit of a reference to one of the second most famous Elder Scrolls game, Oblivion, which is kind of known for its a little non-human dialogue, so to speak. Not so good dialogue. I personally have never played it, but it looks like a funny little game that I want to play, so I'm gonna play it now. I'll play it right now.
Fits without doing any of the work. Says the Sniper Wolf's content is so lazy, soulless, boring, repetitive, stale, inhuman, and devoid of personality that Jax Films started a video series to improve her content, where he plays bingo with his audience as they wait and predict how she will react to a TikTok. He does this live on stream, so these are genuine predictions he makes.
Very strong chance Sniper Wolf will read the caption verbatim.
I opened my beads the wrong way.
Yeah. Please go to your bingo cards and please select reading caption word for word. Oh no, now they're not in their little dividers anymore. I really want that close up. Oh, no, I really want that. Let's see.
Oh no.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Sniper Wolf! I can read you like a book!
As a content creator who takes great pride in what I do, I would be fucking ashamed and utterly demoralized if anybody could do this with my videos. When faced with this criticism, how did Sister Sniper Wolf take it? You guessed it, by blaming sexism. I hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male React channels.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, oh, a little John Cena, little meme. That's a little funny meme. This guy, yeah, that's a little funny reference. But yeah, yeah, I mentioned that Sniper Wolf kind of attacked Jax Films on Twitter, but I kind of forgot what she said because, you know, it was all kind of dumb and stupid. But what she's basically said is that she basically blamed. She had one tweet where she kind of blamed. It was kind of subtly blaming it on, you know, sexism. She was like, I just want to, I want to bring, normally want to bring gender to this, but no one attacks the male React channels, which is just, that is just wrong, basically. You know, there have been multiple times. There was literally like the Hassan and XQC drama happening like at right around the same time, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think that happened a little after, so maybe we can give Sniper Wolf a break, but still. That's just, there have been multiple times in the past where React John's been attacked. There was Jinx, we saw that earlier, and of course we have Leafy is here. That's another famous sort of reaction. Cause I wouldn't really consider a reaction YouTuber. It's more like a reaction commentary YouTubers. That's what it is. Because they like play a bit of the video and then they give like stuff. They say stuff about the video, which is what a commentary YouTuber is. Right. They don't really give like what their opinions in real time. So yeah, that's Sniper Wolf is it's a little crazy, so to speak. Don't you think? I don't know. It's just I feel like it's just my opinion.
You sure about that?
No, and no.
No, you're bringing gender into this because it's your only defense. Because you know as well as we do that what you do is morally wrong and you produce shit tier content. Side note, you should also subscribe to Jax Films and watch his live streams on Twitch. He goes out of his way to point out each TikTok user that Sister Sniper Wolf refuses to credit and steals content from, and he links their profile in the description of his videos. So it's Jax Films is doing your job for you. He's making your content interesting and crediting the people you are stealing from. But it gets worse. See, if you watch any of Sister Sniper Wolf's content for more than a few minutes, not that you'd be able to, as a few days later the police would find your brain splattered against the wall, but if you even just watch one video of hers, you'll notice Sniper Wolf has this odd pattern of narrating what we can all see with our own eyeballs.
Some chalky milk. Oh, that's not milk. Oh, it's become a slime.
I can't watch anymore.
So much so that her comment section has turned against her. Honestly, props to Leah, because I was not expecting the comment section to be on. Can't wait to play bingo with this one. I love how much insight she puts into these reaction vids, because damn, that's crazy. I love the part where she turned into a wolf and sniped everyone. I love the way she just explains what happens in the TikTok. She gets so much inspiration from her fans. This is, of course, in reference to YouTube putting out a tweet saying, where does Sniper Wolf get her ideas from? And she said, I get them from my fans. And these are the ideas. Re-uploaded TikToks.
She's about to sniper explain what we're watching. Bro's got a big old bag of liquid. She's gonna say something like that.
Bro has a bag of
Sniper Wolf, you continue to amaze me.
So she narrates everything that we can see with our own eyeballs. Now, you could chalk this up to just being a boring person with nothing valuable to say and making factory line production content, churning that out without any soul or passion whatsoever. You could chalk it up to that. However, astute observers have noticed that the reflection of the computer screen in her glasses is always white. You can see my ring light in these glasses, right? You can see
that's a little hidden detail. Well, thankfully, I'm not wearing glasses, so all this Sniper Wolf had to do was not wear glasses, and then she would have been fine. Which I'm pretty sure she can not wear glasses, or at the very least wear contacts. So that was on her. But I'm pretty sure, like, many people saw that the reflection in her glasses wasn't of the TikTok. It was of a white screen, and people suspected that the white screen was like a Google Docs document or Microsoft Word document if you're one of those people. Well, people thought that she wasn't even reacting to the TikTok. It was just like a script that her or like her team set up to have ideal reactions, or ideal reactions is probably not the word I would use, is to have like, I don't even know why she would do it. Like, I feel like it would be much easier to actually react in real time. I feel like it's a lot less effort. I can personally say from experience, you know, I did have a little bit of experience doing that, don't you think? You know. So hold on, let's rewind back to that video, back to the part. So yeah.
However, astute observers have noticed that the reflection of the computer screen in her glasses.
Yeah, if you look here, yeah, it appears just to be, well, this the microphone here, but this is like some sort of white screen, which doesn't really make any sense. Wouldn't the screen be of the TikTok, right? Wouldn't that make a little more sense? So yeah, it's basically she's scripting all her videos. I don't know why she would do that, but basically that's what's happening here.
Is always white. You can see my ring light in these glasses, right? You can see the ring light there, but if I put on my other glasses, you can see the light changing, right? If I put like a red wallpaper on, this is what I'm looking at, and you can see it in my glasses. But again, if you look at Sniper Wolf's glasses, it's always a white box. What does this mean? Well, it's almost as if she's looking at a script, a Microsoft Word document, and not actually the video she's reacting to.
Look at this. There's multiple instances in which you can see the reflection of her monitors in her fucking glasses, and it's just white. You see her microphone.
Yeah, this is Oompaville. Sorry, my other guy, my pal here is black and white, but yeah, this is labeled as Oompaville. He gives credit to him in the bottom left. This is another like commentary YouTuber, sort of like Piact, man. He talks about all about like YouTube drama and stuff. I've watched a few of his videos. I think he's a funny guy. He's also got a nice mustache. So that is one good thing about him.
And you see just a white screen. I don't see this video with the quirky trampoline, white boy jumping off it and hurting himself. I see a fucking Google Doc. What the fuck?
Sniper Wolf is so fucking lazy. She's not even reacting to what's on screen. She's faking it. Just like she fakes her gameplay, she fakes her Instagram photos. This is the fakest bitch on YouTube, dude.
I didn't know she made gaming videos. I mean, I know she made gaming videos back in the day, like when her way before. But does she still make them? I don't think she does. That must have been like an old video. Apparently your gameplay was fake. And apparently your Instagram photos are fake as well. Also, she might have went to jail once. I don't know. I think she... No joke. That is... She no joke. I'm pretty sure she once told a story on her channel. Whether it be real or not, I don't know. But she said that she went to jail for like shoplifting, which is covered in a Sunny V2 video. That's how I know about that. It's a video called videos that went to prison, and this YouTubers that I think it's like YouTubers that went to jail or prison. That's what the video is called.
You are faking the laziest type of content on the platform. Oh, but we're not done. It gets so much worse, ladies and gentlemen. One thing that always pisses me off with lazy content creators like this is when they reuse the same 4 faces in every thumbnail. Now, sometimes I reuse poses or faces, but it's generally spread out so that it's not noticeable at first glance. I've done this just a handful of times. You look at Sniper Wolf shit. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Just take one glance and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 videos with the same face. These 2 are just back to back. Oh my god, look at this unique thumbnail. Wow, it really stands out when you change. Let's go back a year and see how many times she made this face.
A few moments later.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You get the picture. Like, so this is the most disposable dog shit, lazy copy and pasted content one can possibly make. You are so lazy, you can't even just take like 30 minutes or an hour out of your day to set up a green screen and take various poses for thumbnails. Like, it's so fucking easy. It's a wonder this woman isn't starring in my 600-pound life, given how lazy she is. Sniper Wolf is also such a talentless hack that she thinks reacting to other people's content makes it hers and therefore makes it her original idea, because she like called out Mr. Beast for reacting to similar things she did. Like, imagine how detached from reality you have to be to think that you own content if you're the first person to react to it. Jesus Christ. But it gets worse, because I was watching one of her clips and she does this thing where she repeats the exact same clips and reactions in a video in order to stretch it out to 8 minutes so that she can put mid-roll ads.
What? I don't know how people jump this high. Oh, he jumped on like a little trampoline thing. I was like, there's no way. Bro just flew into the hoop. Dunked himself too. Does that count for extra inside? Mwah. I know a good chicken when I see one. What?
Same exact clip.
I don't know how people jump this high. Oh, he jumped on like a little trampoline thing. I was like, there's no way.
This shit was spaced out like 40 seconds, dude. There's no end to the depths of depravity she will go. She will react to TikToks and then cut out the joke from the TikTok and pretend the joke is hers.
She hit it with a Hadouken and she keyed in cheater on his car.
The guy in the video said she hit me with a Hadouken? No, hold on. We have a very serious accusation from someone in the Twitch chat.
The f she do? This bitch hit my shit with Thor's hammer. This bitch hit my shit with a Hadouken.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, in all of my months of Jax films, this is probably the single most egregious thing you've ever done.
One of the most extreme examples of like content thievery is she stole a video from a guy whose original video had 1.6 thousand views at the time, and her video that included that re-uploaded video had 13.6 million views. There was no trickle down, no effort, no fucking care in the world. Sister Sniper Wolf, you are a thief, you are a scumbag. Everyone in the content creator hemisphere should unify and call you out on your bullshit.
Now, the main topic of Jack's video seems to be SS Sniper Wolf, aka Miss, sits there and watches other people's content for money and makes millions, including mine apparently.
Hey, Actorman, why aren't you crediting this guy? Who's this guy? I don't even know who he is. J12? Is that who this Among Us guy is? Who's this guy?
Which I had no idea about. And yeah, it's extremely lazy and I hate it. I don't have any sympathy for thieves. Thieves being re-uploaders, and people who just sit in the corner of a video making money off of other people's content.
JacksFilms is 100% right in that YouTube themselves should not be promoting your kind of content, your kind of strategy, especially at VidCon, as it sends the message to creators that stealing someone else's hard work is a better approach than making your own. There's a lot of nuances to making reaction content, and clearly Sniper Wolf gets all of it wrong. It's entirely possible to make react videos ethically.
And recently a YouTuber named The Act Man made a great journey through time looking at some of mainstream media's finest pieces on gaming. So just wanted to share.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Moist Critical is definitely a good example of a good like reaction commentary video. Like, yeah, he gives like good insightful stuff and doesn't like just kind of give really dumb and mean stuff like Leafius here. Moist Critical is a good YouTuber. And even shout out the Act Man in this video, which is probably why he showed the video, getting that extra clout. I do love me some good clout, me personally. You know, one of my comments on he saw his short got like a few thousand likes. You know, not to brag or anything, but it's just a little thing I'm proud of, me personally. It's just, yeah.
Here's some of their highlight montage here with their best takes in gaming. I'll put a link to Actman's video in the description so that way you can see all of the stories, because wow, they're really something special.
But it's also very easy to screw this up. It's easy for a large creator to keep an eye on trending videos, to quickly upload a reaction in order to steal, siphon, or cannibalize the view.
Okay, so the Act Man is I think he's pretty much. It's surprising you didn't talk about the thing where Sniper Wolf just completely stole another person's video. She didn't even react to it. She just completely stole a TikTok that she literally did not even react to. Didn't even have her face in it. Is he really not going to talk about that? So I guess we're moving to the XQC part of the video. He's done with the Sniper Wolf part now. He's on the XQC part. He's probably gonna talk about the Kennedy assassination. It was mostly the Kennedy assassination video that started this whole heat on XQC, but he's been doing this reactor stuff for a while. He's one of Twitch's like #1 streamers. Well, technically he's now one of Kick's #1 streamers because he signed that deal. But yeah, XQC has been mostly making just reaction content that hasn't really been all that great. You know, I feel like people always knew that Sniper Wolf wasn't good though. XQC and Hassan, I feel like, are only just now getting all this hate for their bad reaction videos specifically.
Viewership of that smaller creator. The biggest detriment of reaction content is that someone who watches the reaction is much less likely to watch the original. This problem is a lot less relevant for small creators reacting to bigger ones. For example, a channel with like 3,000 subs watches a video of mine in its entirety and gets 10k views. That doesn't really affect me at all. You know, I'm happy they're watching it and sharing their enjoyment with their audience. But it becomes more significant when big creators react to each other or big to small. There was a recent case with my Diablo 4 fanboys video. It started off really well, getting pretty good views the first day. Then Asmongold uploaded a reaction to it, got good views the second day, but then the video fell off harder than Kwebbelkop on the third day. What I realized is that if you're a big creator who's going to react to someone's video, you should wait at least 4 days for it to be pushed in the algorithm naturally. And that's what Asmon and I talked about and agreed on after this happened. In this way, it creates buildup for his audience. They'll ask him to watch the video and they just have to wait patiently. So when he finally does, his audience is going to be excited. It means that my video will do better in turn, and so will his. You can see the difference in views on these two videos despite them being on the same game. I like Asmongold. He's a big ass nerd like me who loves talking about video games, and he's reacted to a bunch of my videos. As someone who takes passion in what I do, I enjoy watching those reactions. They always do really well on his channel, and some might say, but Act Man, he's stealing views from you. Those views belong to you. Maybe they do. I can't say for certain, but what I can say is a lot of people who are subscribed to my channel wouldn't be subscribed if Asmongold never made these videos. And that goes for Charlie as well, reacting to like my Elden Ring hot takes video and many others. These moments have boosted my channel in really positive ways, and I think it's because the people watching the videos and reacting to them enjoyed it and promoted my channel in the proper way. And that brings us to XQC, who is somehow way better than Sniper Wolf at making reaction.
Yeah, so if like if like a big okay, so XQC is undoubtedly like better than Sniper Wolf, like 100%. I think we just get that out of the way. And as people like Asmongold, well, their reaction videos are kind of hit or miss sometimes. They are still pretty good. I have watched some of their reaction videos in the past. They actually do like react, unlike Sniper Wolf. And some like I said, they can sometimes boost a channel and increase their views. Like, you know, when Charlie, like what the Ackman said, when Charlie and Asmongold made those videos, it likely lured some videos to the Ackmans. The viewers of their channels saw the videos because of their reaction videos, and it inspired them to take a look at that Ackman's channel, and now they watch some of his content because of that reaction video. So sometimes they can be good, though the videos themselves have to be good, and they also have to like like actively promote the creators that they're reacting to, and tell the viewers to go check the video out. So yeah, so that's obviously that's yeah, they can be good sometimes, but they need to be executed in the right way, because otherwise you're gonna end up with like a Sniper Wolf situation. So yeah, but the XQC and Hassan stuff is still very, I think it's mostly because of the video they're reacting to, not less so the content thievery, because the fact that they're making like these faces of a very tragic incident, I think that's what people are more concerned about. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Videos. His problem is that he does less reacting and more re-uploading, but all too often he just sits there for minutes at a time without uttering a peep, and his editors don't cut out like the dead air. So there's these long stretches of him not saying anything, providing no insight, not transforming the content, essentially just re-uploading it to YouTube.
XQC reacted to my TikTok, right? I had a clip of it, but apparently like yesterday, XQC decided to take that clip and post it on his YouTube channel. Finish the sentence. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm going to dream. Stay away from her. That's a banger of a reaction. Dude's webcam froze for a few seconds there. I don't even think he blinked in that clip.
Hassan and XQC do come from a different branch of content creation than YouTubers.
Who's that YouTuber? That was Saku Offline. Okay, that's the creator. Okay.
Hassan and XQC do come from a different branch of content creation than YouTubers, right? Live streaming is very much a what have you done for me recently type of content creation. So the idea of leaving for 5 minutes to take a dump means they think they'll lose viewers, which they might. But if you're reacting to a video, I can't imagine anything being more disrespectful than viewing it as so unimportant that you can just let it play and just get up and you're not even reacting to it. And then you miss so much context because 5-10 minutes of the video have gone by, you come back.
You didn't even watch the video. That's worse than Sniper Wolf. Well, not really, considering she didn't even. There have been parts where she didn't even like react to a video, so I guess Sniper Wolf still work. But still, he even let the video. He just like, wow, holy crap, damn. He just let the video play out while going to the bathroom to take a dump. He didn't even pause her. He just stopped. He even like run ads on Twitch. He just he just like let the video play out and let the viewers watch it. We're not the ones reacting. You are, man. Come on. It's not that hard. Wow, holy crap.
You don't even know what the fuck you're reacting to anymore.
It just feels like Hassan wanted to not be streaming anymore, but didn't want to lose those stream dollars. Like outside of the camera being on him, how is it any different than him just watching a YouTube video off stream? It just rubs me the wrong way. Like, how do you think of your viewers to just stream your break? Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die?
You're not gonna die, Hassan. Your heart will keep beating. Neither is your channel going to die. Believe it or not, you've got a pretty sizable and consistent audience. I think many of them are loyal to you and understand that even you, Hassan Piker, need to take a shit sometimes.
And you do not have my permission to walk away from my videos. For the record, I'm not actually walking away for an extended period of time. Like, what are you supposed to do if there's an emergency and you have just to say, wait, I'll be right back. Yeah, you can, well, that, and also you can pause it, but the problem is, pause the video. When you pause the video, it's just like, makes the content awful. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like,
That's no, I'm just telling you. No, I know.
I
You're right.
You say, guys, put on a song or something. You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right.
So just pause the video, dude. Just pause the video and come back later. I will give props to XQC for at least bothering to use unique faces in each of his thumbnails. And unlike Asmongold, XQC doesn't seem to have any standard for the content he uploads to his YouTube channel and has no regard for how his reaction videos might affect smaller creators. He did try to debate Ethan Klein on this subject, and I use the word debate pretty loosely because he started doing the worm. But when presented with evidence that a reaction video of his had negative consequences for a smaller creator, XQC didn't deny it, he just called the guy a paid actor.
XQC, he really just steals my shit, entertains his audience of hundreds of hours I put into my videos while I get just a link in the YouTube description. The problem isn't the reacting, it's the re-uploading of my video with his face on the thumbnail, and I don't DMCA him because I don't want the Twitter drama.
Oh.
This is XQC. He's been cannonaded this afternoon by all the enemies of his life. His insecurity has shelled him. His sensitivity has straddled him with humiliation. His deep-rooted disquiet about his own worth has zeroed in on him, landed on target, and blown him apart. Mr. XQC, who in just a moment will move into the Twilight Zone in a desperate search for survival.
He doesn't want the Twitter drama.
Wait, why are you... Well, hold on. This guy says you stole his shit. Why are you denigrating that? I think you should take this seriously.
Well, because one, he's a paid actor, right? Which I think... Well, I mean, it's this exactly. I mean, that's a paid actor, 100%.
Wait, what? What did you say?
It's a paid actor.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes. No, you can't trust this guy. He's part of a conspiracy plot against me. Really, dog? It was at this moment XQC lost the debate as well as any authority on the subject of React content and pretty much showed everyone that he's just incredibly lazy. Don't make React videos like XQC. I think it's a problem for almost any creator if the bulk of their content is reaction based, because then they become defined by what they're watching and not what they themselves make. If you rely too much on reaction videos, then inevitably you'll lose your own talents and touch as a content creator. But from the way XQC makes content on his YouTube channel, you'd assume he's someone who's never worked hard for anything. But the dude used to be one of the best players in Overwatch, so that's not true. I like X calling him out is because I feel that he's way better than this. That he doesn't need to resort to this sort of like bottom tier content in order to entertain his audience. In fact, one of my favorite videos of him was like a stream he did where he just went to the gym. And it was so fucking awesome and wholesome to see this guy out of his element. Like, why don't you do more stuff like this? You know? Like, this is so fucking... Look at the positive response you got. It takes balls to stream himself struggling with the bar. Yeah, this is why I respected XQC. But now you look at his channel, most of it's not even gaming related. It's just reacting to everything. Well, there's some gaming content. XQC, of course, got a massive contract with Kick. And money does something to people. Money changes the weak-willed. Fans of American football might remember a feller named Jamarcus Russell. You know where I'm going with this. This guy got a $93 million contract with the Oakland Raiders, and after that, he seemingly jumped off a cliff and had no fucking passion for the game at all. He took the guaranteed money and ran. I see this same like change and lack of passion in XQC.
So like, I mean, just right.
Chat, why is the chat not coming out for React harder? Chat, I guess.
This is a video on XQC's channel. Look at the fucking clusterfuck that is on screen. You've got Ethan and Hassan. You've got XQC's chat overlaid the chat below. You have a video within a video. XQC's face is on screen 3 separate times. What the fuck is this? What the fuck kind of video is this?
What the hell am I looking at?
What are you reacting to? How does your audience make sense of any of this shit? Cut to just your face. How about that? I found another clip from a video I got called out for reacting, and I want to show it to you guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Guys, welcome to chat. Welcome to my channel, chat. My name is XQC. Today we're doing a deep live analysis on this video. We're doing a react today, chat. The react number 1 today, chat, is XQC actually this dumb?
Okay, so you're making fun of people that are calling you out for lazy reaction content, and your response is to do what they're asking you to do. Look, you added some text. Your editors did a little animation on it too. Like, yeah, that's slightly transformative, guys. He's learning. He's learning. So Muda made a tweet that blew up this whole thing and said, just a shame garbage like this fills the recommended tab. And XQC responded, I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share, audience split, algorithm? Yes, all of those things trigger people whose content is being stolen because every single YouTube channel relies on revenue, the algorithm, and their audience in order to be successful. What are you talking about? I've seen this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack it from multiple angles just to fall flat on their face. If you've heard this complaint so often, perhaps a little introspection is necessary. Muda clap back with, I know you're not the brightest, but I didn't expect you to be this intellectually dishonest. Nothing is inherently triggering when you view live content on a different platform. It's when you re-upload the content to the same platform and have it copy the same metadata to further cannibalize. This hits the nail right on the head. When people essentially try to siphon that same revenue and that same audience off of a video by making it look as similar as possible to it and re-uploading that so soon after the original post. But XQC does link the video. Look at that. Let's check it out. Does he link Mr. Beast's video? Yes, he does. Honey V2? Yep, he links it. So the reason I point this out is to illustrate how fucking awful Sniper Wolf is. So yeah, the more you listen to XQC on the topic of reaction content, the more you realize that he's merely coping and unable to withstand constructive criticism. He whines and moans about other creators being insecure, but then tries to flex his wealth on people like Ethan Klein. It's like, are you trying to be a spitting image of rice scum? What's wrong with you? Might does not make you right. Money does not make you funny, okay? Overall, reaction videos, like all content on YouTube, takes time to make a good. XQC and Sniper Wolf are 2 creators with more than the means at their disposal to make genuinely good reaction videos, to credit the people involved, to not siphon that audience away from them, and to shout those people out. But I just wanted to do my due diligence in trying to keep this platform nice and clean and point out the bad actors in it. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace.
That was a really good video. I liked it. It definitely gave like a good synopsis of all the stuff of all the drama that's been happening for like the past I would say a couple months. I would say, I don't know, but yeah, that was a good video. You should definitely go check it out. I'll leave it linked in the description. Yeah, hopefully, I'm glad you guys like that reaction video. If you wanna see more reaction videos like this one, go make sure to hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Not someone else's channel, my channel, the channel that you're watching right now. So basically, so some final thoughts on the video. I thought it was pretty good. I feel like it could have, I don't know, I feel like could have covered some more stuff. Like Sniper Wolf, not reacting to some videos. I feel like he should have talked about that. He should have at the very least mentioned it personally. But I feel like he should have also like gone on like some of the classic like bad reactors. I mean, he mentioned some of them like the Fine Brothers and Jakes, but he didn't really talk about like Leafeus here. I mean, I know it's not really he's not really a reaction channel, but I feel like you should have gone over some of the old school bad reactions, like gone into more depth about like what happened with the Fine Brothers, like had the story, whole like story arc behind Leafeus here. I just I feel like that would have been made for a slightly better video, but that's all the time I got now today. So thank you guys so much for watching, um, and I'll see you later for another reaction video.